Is that any takedown, whether it's a wrist takedown, an arm throw, a hip throw, a leg throw, you can use any of them to start from, so we're not going to spend the time detailing that. We're just going to do a wrist lock takedown now. As he falls, position yourself. You've got to step in to where he's falling, and you've got to guide him to where you want him to be. Step in tight, giving the ribs a little inward and downward pressure, and the head a little inward and downward pressure. Pull up on the arm so everything is tight, okay? I've got pressure down on his ribs and in on his ribs. I don't want him on his back because he can kick me, he can fight me. I want him on his side. The left thumb started up, left thumb is going to convert to downward. Rotate this around, thumb opposite the point of pressure there. So I've got pressure on my shin, inward and downward onto his tricep tendon. Okay? Up, step over, pull, sit down tight, roll back, tight, pull tight. For safety, I haven't put this armbar on at all. Now, squeeze tight. I don't want this 90 degrees if I can help it. I want to be up a little bit. Okay, I want to increase the angle a little bit. If I'm here, he's stronger. I want to be here. I want pressure against his ribs with my shin and down on his face with my thigh. So I've got pressure in and down. That's 2. Number 3, I bring this around, using that to guard this arm. Again, pressure in on with my thighs and down on his face. That's 3. Number 4, I'm going to use my shin to lever up his head. Now I've got pressure with my thighs in on his arm and with my shins in on his head and neck. I'm going to use this to help him slide over. He may be trying to sit up, so that's my counter. Just go with that and slam the head down on the ground. There, you can see all the space between my body and his arm because I haven't put that armbar on yet. Just for safety, when I switched over here, I'm slamming the head. I keep the pressure with my shin, and now I can put that armbar on. Okay? 6, I'm going to kick through with this again, impinging the neck and putting more pressure. The elbow is on my hip joint, thumb opposite the point of leverage. That's 6. 7, I'm going to tuck that in. I'm going to roll my stomach onto that and push out with here. Now this is very dangerous. This is where elbows go. So for safety, I'm going to give myself a little room with my elbow and just roll over. But the point is, when I'm here, for 6, I'm going to slide out with my shin, pushing his head out, extending his arm, and rolling my stomach, the weight of my stomach and hips onto his elbow, thumb opposite the point of leverage. Okay? So again, for safety, I'm here. 8, sit up, pull tight. I'm pulling the entire time. Sit back and rotate that up till he pats. Okay? Again, thumb opposite the point of pressure. 9, I'm going to step out with this, drag him into the crook of my left leg, sit back on his neck. Here's the armbar. Again, up on my hip joint, thumb opposite the point of pressure. Now, for safety, I'm going to tell him I'm going to roll back. I'm going to pat on his head, tell him I'm going to roll back. He's going to put that arm out like that. Look behind me, push back, readjust, pull that tight. I haven't put the armbar on yet. Squeeze with my thigh, push down here. I'm back in this position. Okay? Now he's strong guy. He's going to start curling that up. I sit up with it, base, pop that onto the wrist lock. Left arm slides into a figure 4, and keep this nice and tight. Okay? I don't come in under like that. When that is tight against here, okay, I'm going to slide that under tight. Even that is putting pressure on. I don't have anything on his wrist just because I like him right now. Truly, I've been jamming that wrist in. But just for safety, I've got to keep it kind of loose. Slide that tight, and even that's making him react. So there's no space. Now I can put the wrist on. Okay? Now, he works his way, whatever. He gets his head out. He starts sitting up. Bring that right leg over. The key is I want to use that right leg on his shoulder and make sure that arm is out of the way. Drape that tight over his neck. underneath the crook of my left leg and squeeze. Just lever that left shin down. Here's your arm bar here. Okay? Pull that hand in tight. That kind of thing. If you can't get your legs to this position, lock the ankle and extend. Okay? It's not as good a choke. This is better. If you can get it. Okay? That's it.